Busy? Yeah, but the only thing is, this is a new Peugeot 508 PSE, so it's Peugeot Sport Engineered. It's four-wheel drive and it's got a tad under 400 brake horsepower, and it'll pull 0 to 60 in about 5.2, and it looks oof. So the styling hasn't changed that much, but they've just added some bits to just make it PSE. So front air intakes there with the colour that you see, and that is the signature colour of Peugeot Sport Engineered. You've also got a different style grille, still frameless, it's just slightly different. And also canards on the left hand side and the right hand side. You've got LED lights all round, and you've got that lion's tooth headlamp as well. This is signature of this car. That's the first thing you notice when you're coming towards it. But one additional feature on this is that. Just look at that roof line. So you've got airflow right through the centre of the roof. And this is where you charge it, Type 2. Perfect. 360 camera, you can change different angles and things here. Very cool. And DAB radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, satellite navigation, and the whole shebang. I mean, just look at this cluster. It's nice and straightforward to use as well. So you've got charge on the right, power, and eco. What's eco? And as I mentioned, yellow. So yes, Peugeot Sport Engineered. You've got idents of PSE pretty much all around the vehicle. So on the steering wheels, and also the stitching around the seats as well. Heated seats and air conditioning as well. Premium materials throughout, and I am a real fan of this cockpit style. And the thing about Peugeot is, one of their design signatures is this steering wheel. So obviously not with this on, but flat bottom, small style steering wheels. And it means that you can feel connected to the car. But the additional sporty materials as well, like this. Yes, it's not carbon fibre, but it does have that style. And the thing about this vehicle is you feel encompassed in it. It feels lower, it feels wider, and it just feels more capable. And I didn't think I'd be able to say that about a 508, because a 508 is such a car. The amount of miles we've driven in them is just ridiculous. It's also quiet too, especially in electric mode. If you want to unleash both units, well, then you're in for a treat. And yes, it will make a bit of noise if you absolutely floor it, but then you combine in your electric motor with your engine. But oh, what a joy to drive. You've also got lots of, I mean, look at that. You'll never forget Peugeot Sport Engineered. You've also got lots of safety as well. Things like collision detection, AEB, and also lane keep assist. But there is no adaptive cruise control on this car. But I don't think that matters with something like this. Switch gear, as we know, oh my word, it just feels as good as it did the first time we touched it. And the E80 8-speed gearbox, very good. Electronic handbrake, and lots of gloss as well. Cup holders, and everything you need. But I think the biggest feature has to be that engine, or powertrain should I say. Auto dimming mirrors and comfortable bucket seats. My word, the 508 PSE. Frameless doors. And yes, that's the cockpit I remember. And for the powertrain in this, wow. Peugeot Sport Engineered. Look at the rear seats, my word. Decent room in the footwell, you can get your feet under the seats as well. USBs, and it is a fair bit lower actually. Now I'm bending down. Premium materials in the back as well. Just look at those little lights. Getting in, no problem. Just look at those rear lenses. Welcome behind the wheel of the 508 PSE. This is a sport engineered variant, and it's got the looks to match the performance. It's four-wheel drive, and believe it or not, it's got a 1.6 engine. Now, it's the engine out of the original 508, but this has got a 165 kilowatt electric motor coupled to it, and the EAT 8-speed box, and it'll pull 0 to 60 in 5.2. Pure electric range, and you get some crazy economy as well. But that's not why I'm driving it. And look at that, a 205 out of a 508 PSE. Can you get better? Ooh, fun. It's got a driving mode down here. Big infotainment screen. Oh, feel it corner. Let's put the windows up. Peppy.
Seems very eager to leap forward, doesn't it?
It does. Oh. Okay, let's go into driving modes. So this is hybrid. Sport. Okay. I've got to try and remember Millbrook again. I've not been to Millbrook now for 2 years, so it's I think this is the Alpine route. Let's find out. This looks a bit tracky.
It does indeed.
55 mile an hour limit. Okay, exceeded in a matter of seconds. So we're in sport mode now, and this road will really demonstrate the performance of this thing.
Oh, wow! I think we're going to get a flag in a minute.
Okay, that was a gear. Ooh. So yeah, it's the first time we've driven this, and look at this. It's like it's on rails. Considering the size of the car, and you can even get this in an SW as well.
Show you a bit of the track here now.
Yes.
We have stewards placed at strategic points around the track.
We do.
Who are not only there for your safety, but will there to be monitoring your speed.
Oh, yes. Millbrook is SMMT day is pretty much everybody's evenly matched because we're all drivers, like real drivers. Getting a bit warm in here. Let's put the window down a bit. So yeah, essentially it just feels like it's glued to the road. It feels like you're on Outrun or Ridge Racer or something like that. Whoa!
Brakes are good.
They are. The brakes are very, very good.
First flag of the day.
Oops. Better hold it down and get a little back off the 500E. You're hard pushed to find roads this steep, actually, in the UK. Slow down. Big bit, right? Ooh. Where's he gone?
Pointed at us.
I know, but he's going faster. So, okay. That performance when you drop a gear, so kick down, it's instant as well, which is nice. So a 90-degree bend. Nice direct steering and good feedback as well. Weightens up very nicely for rapid driving, so that's great fun. Right, we'll have a more leisurely drive this time. Thing is, with the initial acceleration, yeah, 5.2, 60. How's it feel as a passenger? Does it feel well planted?
Yes, it feels well planted.
It's very smooth, isn't it?
It is.
Quiet as well. I suppose the PSE is the pinnacle of the 508, which means you've got performance that is well,
It's astounding, isn't it?
I was going to say, I think the earlier cars were something around the 7-second mark, whereas this is 5.2, and that extra just under 2 seconds, 0 to 60. Oh my word, it takes this car into a whole new league. I mean, it was always glued to the road anyway, but the way that this one handles it, and especially if you kick down for dips and things, whoa, you can just catapult yourself back up the other side. No, this is very good. Gradient. Now, the thing you have to remember at Millbrook is there is a speed limit and it's 55 miles an hour, and when you're getting something like this, to be honest, it is quite hard to stay. I was going to say to stay under that limit. Oh my word. This will set you back just under 54,000, which is, yeah, it's quite a difference compared to the standard ones, but it is worth it.
So you get everything you get in a 508 with the performance.
Well, that's it. You've got an electric motor, so you get pure electric mileage as well. You can also regen, and you've got an electric range of about 26 miles. My word, this is fun. Uprated brakes, uprated suspension, driving modes, and that cockpit that we all love just toes towards the driver, and that's the thing. You feel like you're connected to this car, and that's what you want.
Well, that's it. Even in the very short space of time that we've been in this vehicle, it's almost like a Vulcan mind meld, isn't it? You've gotten in and you've completely bonded with it.
Yeah, and look, because it's PSE, so Peugeot Sport Engineered, you've got things like yellow idents and colours, and it's also styling on the outside that matches that, and it does look,
It looks smart.
it's very dark side, isn't it?
Yeah.